Javanka told me I should do 5-minute videos where I tell stories about things. I think she was like, I think it's interesting. I think we both think it's interesting that we knew Janeane Garofalo. I wonder who knows Janeane Garofalo. I think people my age do. You know, I think that people. It's interesting. It's interesting if somebody's like mildly famous for 10 years. Then they always have this group of people who know who they are, but that's not necessarily all the people, right? Not everybody knows. Interesting thing about fame. Not everybody knows who you are if you're quote unquote famous. I'm a name dropper. I found it humorous to drop, like, okay, it's like I was name dropping Helen Gillette, right? And who knows who that is? Maybe 100,000 people. That might be. Who knows who anybody is? Who knows who even if somebody's famous? Okay, like for instance, if somebody's in a field like somebody's a MMA fighter, mixed martial arts. Which I love that term. I feel like martial arts should always be mixed. I always thought that. I always felt like if you're fighting somebody and you're like, I only do drunken master. That's all I'm gonna do. And they're like kicking your ass. You're like, maybe I'll do sober master. Maybe I'll sober up this master thing. Maybe I'm not as mastery as I need to be. Javanka and talking about Janeane Garofalo, I was reminding Javanka about how people knew that she was funny. You know, it's interesting when you're funny. Oh my goodness, it's a parking lot. I don't know why that looked like that. It's interesting when you're. Oh, I thought this was an alleyway. It's a driveway. It's interesting when you are funny. It's interesting when you're like there are people who, there's people who are comedians. All stripes really of the entertainment world, or the arts. People think, oh, I'm funny, or oh, I'm good at the acting, or I'm good at the singing. I just watched The Godfather the other day, and good movie. You should see it. I can't have this chair, by the way. I know it's not my fault. I'm riding a bicycle, so tangents are going to happen. This person's garage door just opened. So what's up with that? Chair. Don't know. And now I'm in this alley, which is so fun. In The Godfather, in the beginning of the Godfather, the singer, who's meant to be, some say, meant to be the Frank Sinatra, right? I think Frank Sinatra was Mia Farrow's father. When he married her when he was 50 and she was 19, I think that Frank Sinatra had sex with her mother one time. I think they look alike. I think it's interesting how people are like, oh, Ronan Farrow, her son, looks like Frank Sinatra. I'm like, so does she. So does she. Frank Sinatra. He was rumored to have been mobbed up, right? So in The Godfather, and the character in the movie The Godfather, he's like crying, going, "Oh my God, my voice is thin, and I need this part in this movie." The story goes, and I don't know if it's true or not. Whatever, I wasn't there, but the story goes that he was trying to get a part in the movie From Here to Eternity. That's the rumor, and because he did get the part in From Here to Eternity, From Here to Fraternity. Oh my God, now I have like this little scratch on my side. Can't do anything about that. I'm making a movie. Very tangential all over the place. The character, the Johnny Fontaine character is crying and being like, he's not going to get this part in the movie, and his voice is getting thin, which he feels his music career is like getting overish type of thing, and the Godfather slaps him and tells him to man up, But in fact, Frank Sinatra's voice did become not as good. But he was still a performer and people still loved him. He just kept doing it, you know? Like Janet Jackson, she can't sing like she used to. She's just gonna keep doing it. She can't sing or dance like she used to, but she's her, so people are like, oh, I want to go see her. Once you nail it, it's good. Anyway, so Janeane Garofalo, I think she was like staying at Javanka's apartment on 6th near Clement in San Francisco, and I went over there and I said, hey, Janeane. I don't know if I said hey, Janeane. I probably said hey. Yeah, you don't always use people's names when you're talking to them. I think I said, hey, what are your pronouns? I said, hey, and Javanka's about to go on at the zoo, you know, to do a little 10-minute set. I got you. I see you. I see you. I got you. Come on. Have you gone yet? Are you there yet? Are you not near me? Don't worry about it. You need to be able to get closer to people. Okay. And we ran. It's like a block where we ran. It was so fun. It made me like, I remember in the moment thinking, this is fun. I'm gonna remember this. I'm gonna remember me and Janeane Garofalo running to go see Javanka. And I told Javanka that story, and she was like, yeah, you should tell these stories about stuff like that. And these 5-minute videos. And people would watch them. And I'm like, okay, you say so. And maybe keep it under 7 minutes. But then, then humorously, I was looking on some how to get more people to look at your YouTube thing. I was looking at that, and what did they say? Oh, they said 15-minute videos is the thing. Huh? Half hour. And I'm like, what? I can't. People are watching the 15-second ones. Nobody knows who's watching what or why. It's a thing. It's real. And then people just keep creating content, and then there's like how many millions of people putting up stuff on YouTube, and then like, is it entertaining for anybody? And like, this is entertaining for me. And it went over again. It's too long. Okay, I have to end this one. Stop. S-T-O-P.